Hi, welcome back to 22 Blue, our very own podcast. My name is Ishan. Anisha and I will be your hosts today. We post episodes every week on YouTube, so be sure to tune in.
Also, follow us on Instagram at 22blue.podcast and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And make sure to turn on post notifications for updates. And we post bloopers on Instagram, so if you want to go check those out, go follow us. I'll link it down below.
Special shout out to Jay for editing this episode. Also, we don't intend to offend anyone. These are just our personal opinions. And we sincerely apologize if anything offends you. So, today we're going to be talking about technology. Anyone have anything to say?
Aryan is making his debut appearance with us today.
Oh, we gotta introduce Aryan.
Right. Aryan, what are your thoughts on technology, seeing as you're our resident techno big brain?
Technology is very cool, and I'm pro gamer. Hello, I'm Aryan.
All right, thank you for that wonderful insight. Emma, would you like to share your opinions?
All right, sure. Well, I've kind of been with technology for a little bit. Although I just started using PCs and laptops, so I don't know anything about PCs or laptops. Right before we were recording, Noah was doing something about the compression system or whatever for recording on an iPad. I have no idea what he's still talking about. And he's currently eating a candy cane with no care in the world. You guys can't see him.
He looks like he's about to lecture us on how to, hack people's IP addresses and, just use them for benefits.
Okay. For the recording, hi everyone, my name's Cal. So just to get a heads up, can everyone raise their hand in the chat if they have a computer or PC or something? Okay. I have to enable raising hands.
I can't do that.
Okay, just
Oh my god.
Okay, wait. What do you guys prefer? iPad, laptop, or phone?
Laptop all the way.
Laptops for sure.
Laptop.
Honestly, see, the thing is, for the schoolwork that we do, it's going to be iPads usually. Because,
yeah, definitely.
we have to use Notability a lot. But laptops, in general, are just more useful, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I can
See,
That makes sense.
If it's schoolwork, then I'll use an iPad. But if for other things, then I'm okay, I'm just gonna use my computer.
Okay, so my thought is, if I'm typing something out or I have to do a paragraph, I'll generally do it on Docs because I can access that from my laptop. But if I have to use Notability or write stuff down for math, then I'll use my iPad.
Yeah, and...
sorry,
go ahead.
I had this one awkward phase in 5th grade where I brought that bulky iPad case to school, and I was I would put stickers all over it, and I was really excited. But
Anisha.
we don't talk about it.
You had a couple awkward phases, all right?
I had multiple.
Everybody, I don't think there's been a single person who hasn't had an awkward phase.
Yeah, Emma, let's talk about you. You're awkward, okay?
Okay, no, let's stay on
Let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic. Hold on. You didn't tell. I want to know this awkward phase.
Just look at
Tell.
No, guys, let's stay on topic.
Moving on. So this kind of, what are Noah? What are your thoughts on technology in general? And yes, I'm calling you out.
Okay, well, first of all, disclaimer, no, I am not hacking people's IP addresses. I already know them all. Anyway,
That's what he wants you to think.
Okay.
Excuse me, what?
I think, yeah, what Aryan said, tech is really cool, but, I think the most interesting thing about tech is mostly where it's headed, because all of us are pretty used to tech from these days, and oh my god, I sound like such a boomer, but it's
Boomer. Okay, boomer.
iPads and PCs and stuff like that. We all just think it's it's just a wizard magic, it works, whatever. But we don't really all of us will probably be that boomer who's back in my day we only had computers. It's that's probably what we're gonna sound like in 40 years. I guarantee. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what irritates me when people say, "Oh, tech is boring now. We've kind of reached peak." Because let's just take phones for example, right? People are like, "Oh, phones are stagnant. All you can do is add a better camera," but that's just simply not true. We have folding phones now. There are people who are coming out with rollable phones that you have one end that you can roll out, and you have a malleable screen that works. There are so many things going on. If I sat down, I would be here. Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
It's one of
Yeah,
those
no, they
I
have
feel-
this,
I
I think it's
Shut up, Noah.
I think it's Hawaii. Oh man, I butchered that naming. But
Huawei.
there's a company Huawei. See, I can speak. But essentially, they're having a phone that has a malleable screen, so that you can roll it in and out. So that way, with a folding phone, you have a crease in the middle, right? With these phones, your pixel resolution and your entire and the dimensions of your screen stay the same the entire time, even if you're doing it. So even if you're expanding it, so your screen resolution doesn't change, and you know how when you switch from like a mobile game like Clash Royale, for example, and then you put it on an iPad, it's kind of shrunken, right? Or like, I don't know, Instagram on the iPad.
Okay, yes.
Well, with these, rollable phones, the display size stays the same, so you don't see those weird edges, and it doesn't become typing on a small keyboard. People have even come up with like a flippable keyboard. So essentially, it's two phones stacked onto one, and you roll one out, and you can make the body so you'll have essentially a T shape. There's so many things going on with phones that, like, if I start, I won't stop. But it's not.
Yeah, I think we get it. There are rollable phones. Okay, that's cool. But have you ever gotten those like scammer calls from those people that are like, "Oh my God, your car is under insurance and you're going to get arrested"?
So many voicemails and stuff.
I don't even have a car. Why do I get these kinds of
So
scam
like
calls?
with improving technology, there's always going to be improved ways to scam people. So
I always love
Love
to
that.
mess with those scammers, especially if they're real people. One time, I got a phone call from some random dude asking if I wanted to buy whale blubber, and I
What?
pretended that. Yeah,
isn't that
you know
like
what?
illegal? Like
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's illegal.
Hey Siri, is buying whale blubber off of the internet illegal?
Yeah, I don't think the EPA will be too happy with you. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Mike, do you have any experiences with
Have to bleep
with
it out.
scammers?
One time when I was like 9 years old, I answered a scam call and had a full-on conversation with them, and now they won't stop sending me scam emails.
The same thing happened to me.
That's unfortunate because
I make friends with the
my
scammer
Well,
ones.
I'm not saying you should do
is
this.
filled up.
But I do have all of your phone numbers, and if I really wanted to,
You don't have my phone number.
You don't have
You have
mine.
mine
mine
either, Noah.
Okay,
that's what I
That's what
want
she
you to
wants you to think,
Okay,
guys.
let's just
AKA,
hypothetically,
like,
let's say
people.
hypothetically I did. Okay, if I did, then like it's like it's kind of really cool how like connected the internet is, because all you have to do is like put in somebody's phone number into one of these like scam websites, and then literally it'll be dialed by scammers again and again and again. Yeah.
okay. Can we just like talk about like how like the internet's progressing like so forward? Like as Ishan said, there's like so many good advancements, but there's like also it's like really scary with like cybersecurity and stuff. Like there's gonna be a lot of bad stuff if like we don't like take care of it.
Well, that's the thing when you move forward in anything, like, just for
Yeah, I
example,
know, but like
cards.
I'm just like trying to pinpoint like how like there are so many new ways to like get hacked or like to get like attacked online, if that makes sense. And like it's just interesting,
Well, yeah, but like you get like when automobiles became more and more, I don't know how to say it. Like when they became more and more prominent, so did ways to hotwire automobiles and such. It's just whenever you advance, there's always going to be people trying to hijack that advancement. So it's just it's kind of you always got to keep putting it down.
Yeah, I guess, but like at the same time, the risk is also increasing because with better technology, there's better power, but with better power, there's also better ways to cause damage. So.
Well, there's a risk with anything, like car. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna do cars, but like just us looking at these screens, hypothetically, these could blow up and just there goes a child, right? Like, there's always a risk.
Do you guys remember the Samsung scandal when like the phone started blowing up? My dad had the model that was like blowing up, so we were all like scared about it. We put it in the fridge and we were like, it should be fine.
That's probably
No,
Did
you
you
see,
throw it out? Just a suggestion.
No, the fridge sounds better,
Yeah,
No,
just
there's a
blow it up
thing
in
with
the
those
fridge, that way it'll
phones.
insta cook your chicken.
there's a thing with those phones where for like a period of time on Amazon, if you went to see like what people bought with that phone, you'd see fire extinguishers.
Oh yes,
What?
I sent you that meme in 6th grade. Remember?
Yeah. And, like, it's not even, like, a joke. It was a legit thing.
Yeah, it was
Like,
legitimate. You know how they give you, like, what people buy in, like, you know, a bundle? Like, the customers bought these 3 things together. It was a Galaxy S... Yeah, it was the Galaxy S7, a fire extinguisher, and, I don't know what the other thing was, but it was a fire extinguisher and a phone, and that's never a good sign, you know? Like...
Okay, unpopular opinion, I don't know what was going on through their minds, but if you have to buy a fire extinguisher with a phone, maybe you should not be buying that phone.
I don't know
Well,
whether
at
it's
least-
unpopular opinion so much as common sense, but yeah.
See, I don't think they realized that phone was gonna, be
Okay,
lit
but,
on
like,
fire or something.
If they,
I think it was
okay,
bought
if they didn't
after.
realize it, then why did they buy a fire extinguisher? Like, if I bought, like, an iPhone, would I buy a fire extinguisher with it? No, so, like...
I mean, maybe if you have like a bad experience with technology one time, you might want to be safe and get something to prevent it the next time.
Yeah, well,
Granted, that wouldn't happen normally,
if
but
technology,
still.
If technology is like exponentially getting better, well, at the same time, then the stakes also exponentially increase. So,
all right, let's get to a big Boomba debate time. Apple versus Android.
No,
Let's
no,
Okay,
no.
one at a time. Aryan, you go first.
Okay, well, like, Android, there's more options for customization. Because, like, at least now, as I'm seeing, Android had all the widgets and those features, and then, like, all of a sudden Apple's coming out here with iOS 14 adding widgets and everything. But, like, if you look at Android, there's so many better options for, like, cheaper phones. But, like, if you look at Apple, the only good option for, like, a cheap phone is, like, an iPhone SE, and if you want, like, a cheaper phone, just go and buy a used one.
Thank you, Aryan, but let me just do a quick poll. You guys have the Zoom reaction things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to, see for, the chat, I'll read off. Raise your, put the thumbs up emoji if you have an Apple phone. Just, put it up.
Wrong in
Mine's
wrong
that kind of
emoji,
requires
Anisha.
me to not be dumb
I don't
and,
care.
like, know how to put up my
Okay,
hand in Zoom.
for the
Noah,
podcast,
just raise your hand.
So far,
Just put up a thumbs up right next to it. Look at that.
So far for the podcast, Anisha, Mike, and Emma have iPhones, and now put the heart emoji if you have an Android.
Yeah, I just upgraded from an 6S Plus to a 71 5G yesterday.
Anisha,
so
why do you have a laughing face?
Anisha's always
Let me
laughing.
be.
Okay.
Also,
for the podcast,
Cal and Ari.
Aryan, Ishan, Noah, I think, and Dave has an iPhone. But does anyone have anything to say from the iPhone side of things? We had a representative from...
Okay, well...
They're
I will say
overhyped.
Apple, when it comes to tablets, is far superior. And, when it comes to their, their Apple Pencil and iPad is far superior to any other tablet on the market. I'm not an art person, but, Jay, who's really good at art, she herself has said, it's just poopy, it's not a good experience. When it comes to PC and laptops, Apple loses 98.9% of the time because it's just bad. Aryan, I see you unmuted. We don't have enough time to go through all of the pros and cons, but there are a lot. And when it comes to phones, it's essentially, would you want innovation with Androids or reliability and security with Apple? Because one thing is Apple devices are generally more secure, but that's just some food for thought for everybody. We went through a lot today. We went on some tangents. We discovered Noah is secretly, hacking everybody, but that's not a secret anymore. We went through the pros and cons of technological advancements and the Apple v Samsung debate. But those are our thoughts. Let us know and comment down below. This is 22 Blue, and we're out. Yay! Bye.
Can we get a bye from everyone?
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Subscribe to